This unusual tabletop machine is a Columbia phonograph. In 1914, Columbia contracted a company in Germany to build inexpensive machines for them. So this was imported into the US and sold as the Columbia Europa. In England, they also sold this same machine as the Regal. The machine is housed in a metal case, but this part here, the stamped part, I believe is a composite material because it doesn't feel like metal, doesn't sound like metal, so it's a compressed cardboard of some sort. They were inexpensive machines with a small motor, but they sounded pretty good and played quite well. As I said, these machines date from about 1914, but they were only built for a few years because shortly thereafter World War I began, and so having a company in Germany building machines for the US, it just didn't work. So these machines are quite rare, very nice. It looks like it's black, but actually I think it's more like a dark green when you look closely. So I'll bring you in and we'll take a close-up look at this machine and give it a try. Yeah, you can see a little bit of the green color. It's quite nice. And there is the compressed cardboard or something. It has the on-off switch is also the speed control. And it's got a little thing here for setting the speed so that once it's set, you can turn it on and get right to the speed you need without having to fiddle around with it. There's the decal. And this one is an internal horn, but they actually sold some of them with external horns. So using that same bracket, they would attach an arm and then a horn. Let's give it a try. Okay, so I got the needle here. I'm gonna flip this over to the speed that we set earlier, get it going. Needs a little bit of a hand, the motor's getting weak. In here, this machine was actually quite loud and very clear. Really good sounding machine. But you probably noticed it warbles a little bit. But I know this machine has probably been sitting on a shelf for about 30 years, so it needs to be greased and oiled.